evening, everyone. You know, I used to like to wear hats. I did, but I don't look good in them anymore. So that's what I want to know. What do you think about that, you all? I am kind of in a happy mood because when I get tired, just like you, when you get tired, you might get a little bit, whoopsie, you might get a little bit giggly like me, but that's okay. It's better to be giggly. It's better to be happy and tired than to spiral down, you all. That's what I'm talking about. So we can be happy. I can be happy. I can take a breather. You all, I've been out here. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours, and thank you for joining me. Yes, the King of Huacomindo, Susan BTV. Hello, everyone. Yes, 444, perfect timing. I think I love it. I love it, you all. I really do. Yes, hello there in Washington State. Hello there, Alicia. You all are thinking I better get on now. I better get on now while I'm in a happy, giggly mood because later I'm going to be so exhausted. That is wonderful, 444. So I guess, I don't know what time it is here, maybe 7:44? I think that's wonderful. Hello in Alabama. Just like that song, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. Yeah, I don't know how the rest of it goes, but that is okay. You are in D.C., yes. You are in Australia, aloha. In Hawaii, mahalo. What? I forgot what mahalo means. I forgot. Hello there, Apple Brooks. So yeah, what do you all think about that? This is a happy day. It is a very happy day. Yes, in New Orleans. Yes. See, look at this sun. You can see that sun. Doesn't that look strange? With the look how it makes the. See, this is weird. Wait. So if the treetops are green and the red sun, well, it's yellow sun. It's making them. It's making the treetops. See, that's what the trees are going to look like. Now let's think about this, you all. This is really serious. This is something to think about. So how can these trees look like they're in fall color? Now I'm being very serious now. Look at that. Does that not look like fall trees back there? That's really strange. See, I noticed that a few days ago, maybe not just a few days ago, but when the sun shined on them and I looked at it through my phone, it looked like it's fall. How can that be? You all, there's something weird about this because this is what the trees look like when the fall comes, and you got the other one in the background. It's like when before they turn they're red, but they're all yellow and oranges. Yes, that is really, oh wow, Alicia Rose. So yeah, you all look at that. So it does. Oh my gosh. That is really strange. What do you think about that? You all, I had to think of a title for my video. I really did. So I said, what do you think about that? And I thought, Gina, honey, why are you saying, what do you think about that? You all, I just want you to know that on the other side of the woods, if you're just tuning in, on the other side of this woods, just right past the boundary of my yard, it's fall. It's already fall. I think that's a different matrix system over there. I really do. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, the chlorophyll is leaving the leaves. But see this part right here. Hello there, little hummingbird. You're my little friend. Yes, you are a sweet little hummingbird. Isn't it precious? Aww. Yes, we love you too. Yes, we do. You are. Isn't that little hummingbird precious? Yes, well, he had to go fly away, and that's okay. He's got things to do. Y'all, look at the beautiful yellow color on those trees. That really is making me think. Is this life? Is this world that we're living in right now? Is it like an illusion? Is it like a matrix? Because when that phone, this camera is pointed over there. Yes, they love it. They love watching us. See, so when the phone is, it really kind of, I really don't know about this, you all. Somebody's probably got this scientifically already figured out scientifically how it would have this effect. That somebody's got it already pinned out, you all. That is what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, the hummingbirds are very, very beautiful. They are, but they're very small too. But you know, they have this great big world that they live in. Yes, hello in Vienna. Hello, everyone. I'm in a happy mood. I've been messing with these trailer wires on the back of this pull behind trailer, pull the paneling off, pull the wood off, the wood paneling too, and testing out that wiring harness. And you know what? I found out that my Subaru and the Jeep, they have a different class of wiring harness than my truck does. Because my truck, see, now this is what I've been doing, is driving me up a wall. My truck, you know, I can turn on my running lights, and that little black trailer I have, the lights come on. But if you hook that up to a smaller vehicle with a different class of a hitch, a wiring harness, you're not going to get the wiring lights. You'll get the turn signal and the brake lights. See, that's what's weird. And see, so you got to be careful, and you can't really upgrade. I guess you can't upgrade if you got a certain lower one on your vehicle. You all, I think we did skip a month. See, I'm talking about wiring harness, but yeah, look at that. That is so beautiful. The changing of the seasons. And now just let's think about this. What if the season really did change that fast? Oh, look, does he want to come back? Where'd he go? Or what if the season really did change that fast, you all? Yes, the clouds have been making something. Oh, look how luscious, look how green this is. You know, have you stopped lately and just looked at the tree around you in your yard and just observed it? And then look at these little flowers. They're so beautiful. You all, come on now, hit that like button for me, because it looks pretty nice. See those like buttons. See those thumbs up. Now let's look at this little hummingbird. Yes, it's so precious, you all. It really is so cute. We used to have the red throat hummingbirds, and they're very territorial. And they would run the other hummingbirds away, and they weren't very nice, this red-throated hummingbirds. But this one, I guess it's got to get its nectar as soon as it can, you all. Yes, it is. Yes, I want to cheer you up, because I got to cheer myself up, you all. I've been so exhausted. I'm thinking, all I can think about, I can't wait till I get done. I'm going to go straight to sleep. I haven't ate. What did I eat today? Oh, I ate some rice and some Japanese curry. It had carrots in it, and it had some chicken diced up, and some potatoes, and some turmeric on some jasmine rice, and had some onions and I think some bell peppers in it. It would taste pretty good, but I'm hungry, and that's okay, you all. That's okay. You can get hungry too if you want to eat you some Japanese. You all, curry's really good for you, and so is that turmeric. It's really good, you all. Yes, I can make the matrix work for me. If you know how quantum physics work, well, what if I do know, and what if a lot of other people know, but we don't think we know. Now see, that could be something. You see how this stuff, you see that just literally flash across the screen. Wow, you are this, look at that. It's like fall over there. It is, oh my gosh, you all, this is kind of trippy. It really is kind of trippy seeing those colors on those trees like this. You had curry with rice, rose water. Wow, that's pretty interesting. So look at that. So see how it's just at the top of that now, you all? There's really something more to this life. There has to be, in order for the light to have this type of effect. It really does, you all. So let me flick this back around, you all. So what do you think about all of that? Yeah, Sandra, we can hear the vibration of their wings, and they're so cool. They are really cool. They really are. Have you all ever met these people? And I'm sure some of you watching, you literally live. Let's talk about this, you all, because this is really true. You have the gift of healing. You could literally, I've had a friend, she was in so much pain. This is a few years ago. She was in so much pain. Her stomach was like killing her. The doctors did not know what was wrong. And she heard of this lady who had this gift of healing. I don't know what, some kind of, whatever it was. She called, had her husband call the lady over the phone, and the lady said something over the phone, some type of words or something, and do you know what? Pain left her. Just like that, she was healed, just like that, you all. There are people who have that gift. Now, see, gifts and callings, they say, are without repentance, okay? So anybody can have these types of gifts, but, and it doesn't matter where you are, any walk of life, you have certain gifts within you that other people don't. Isn't that wonderful? I think it is. I think it's very wonderful because I think we come well equipped as a race of humanity. There's lots of us that have all different types of gifts. It's true, you all. It's very, very true. And there's that little bitty hummingbird coming back. Yes, so that is true. I had an aunt when I was little. We lived in Utica, Indiana, very, very little. And my mother, I remember she was walking. We walked barefooted around where we were at because, you know, it's just like you walk outside barefooted. My mother was walking from my aunt's house, and she tripped and she twisted her ankle and she couldn't walk. And then my aunt came out on my dad's side, and she saw my mother laying there on the ground. She put her hands on her ankle. She said something, and my mother said it was indistinguishable. She couldn't hear what she was saying. It was like some type of different language. And did you know my mother got up and she walked away just like that? I was really little when that happened. Yeah, so people do have that gift, you all. Just let's don't ignore those gifts that we have, and there's a lot of people have it. Or how about this? How about the people who have watches on and the watches stop ticking? How about those type of people? Something within them, they can't wear watches because they stop ticking. Now, you know there's something more to this human race, okay? There's something more because there's some kind of a light being inside of here. There are people like that, and I'm sure there's some of you on here too. You can't wear watches, okay? And this woman, I went to this yard sale. Let me tell you about this. So I went to this yard sale. They had it out of this little U-Haul thing down there in Henryville, Indiana, and this lady was selling something out of these U-Haul. They're like storage units. Okay, yeah. So yeah, open up her storage unit. She's sitting out there and she's talking to me. She's very, very friendly. And she was talking about how she can't wear watches because they stop ticking. And then one time she said she was in this restaurant with her husband. And something happened. I don't know if she started getting really nervous or something made her upset. She put her hand on the glass table where she was at, and the energy. This is happening. If you've done this too, you write it down here in the comments. She put her hand on that glass table because she was feeling a certain type of emotion, and it literally shattered, just like that. It literally shattered, and it scared her. It scared her. You all of that. There's people who have these gifts. It literally did, and she was the one she couldn't wear watches because they quit ticking. But that's what happened. Yeah, she tuned in. You all think we have some untapped power within us. A lot of you all do. Untapped power, and you don't know it. You don't know it. You know, I had a dream one time. This man showed up in my dream, who had showed up in my dream state many times. He had brown hair and a beard and a mustache, and he was always like dressed in, one time he was dressed in a robe. He was dressed in a robe. Okay, he was. And then the other times just like a pair of pants and something, but he told me this one time, Gina, you've got that gift. He goes, you could just take your hand and you just concentrate. He goes, and you can make the light come from your hand. He told me that in my dream state. I said, you've got to be kidding. He goes, yes. No, I'm not kidding. He goes, you have to concentrate. And I was trying to really, really hard, and I was focusing, and then just a tad bit of light started coming out, and I focused a little bit more, and then a lot more light came out of my head, like a glowing burst of light. That's what he told me, and then I immediately woke up. Have you all had that experience yourself? Have you? Can you do that? You know, let's talk about Dragon Ball Z. So you know Dragon Ball Z, if you ever watched the cartoon, we watched it when we live in Maryland because our children were little and they go, dragon, dragon, whoop the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Well, we sat down and said, well, we'll watch this cartoon with you. And he literally, he could make balls of a light, powerful light come from his hand. And that was his weapon, like that. You all, what if there are people who can do that? Okay, what if there are? Okay, that's right. You know, I listen. This is really. I have felt the negativeness of energy, and tell me, I know you all have too. I was walking by this person who literally abhorred me at work one day, and it's when I walked out of my job, and then they brought me back. Okay, so yeah, I walked by this lady at work. She would not look at me. I didn't even want to go in the office because I seen her go in there, and my supervisor said, "It's okay, Gina. It's okay. We can go." So as soon as I walked by her, you all listen to this. This is how powerful negative energy is and how it feels if you can feel it. Take the size of a basketball. And that's what I'm talking about, a size of a basketball. As soon as she passed me, I literally felt a ball of energy that big go straight through me and out me. And I was totally shocked because I had never in my life felt anything like it ever, and I haven't since. But I felt that energy. That was how powerful that energy was, and that is how big it was. It literally went poof, and it made me go like that, just like that. And I remember telling my supervisor friend, I said, you know what? I said, I'm not joking. This is exactly what I felt. I said, I've never felt it in my whole entire life, but I felt that you all people got some energy in them. They got some type of something in them. What if she did that? What if that's exactly what she wanted to do? Go poof, just like that. But guess what? It didn't stay in me. It just went straight through me, and I felt it. It's like it went through my light body. Okay, that's what it's like. It went straight through my light body. But I felt it, and it was the size of a basketball. Transmute, yeah, that's what it is. And that's okay. It is okay, you all. It's all right. I made it through. I made it through. That's why I'm here talking to you all now. I no longer work that job. I don't. Then that's great. I felt peace and got rid of that heavy load. I did. Yes, it was. I never felt it before in my life. Um, and I didn't know you could feel that, but you can feel it. Okay, that was in, let's see, this is 2021, 2020, 2019. I think that's when it was, 2019 or very, very early 2020. One of those. Yes, yes, the matrix of some kind is enough people wake up. Yeah, I hope one day that enough people do wake up and it's see now look, it's gone. The trees are gone now. See, they're totally gone. This would look like a little square hole. Have you ever looked in? Let me say this. Let me look at that. Okay. Have you ever just looked around at your woods or wherever you're at? You just looking like that. You're sitting there, and you get up in the morning and you're sitting there and you look into a specific area, and literally a a face of a being from another dimension, another realm, really shows up. Uh, and you turn your head away and you're thinking, am I seeing something? Is that just like whatever? Some people like to call it pareidolia or whatever it is. But no, have you saw that? Like the other dimension literally coming through in the foliage like a big giant being, and they don't look human, okay? You see their face. Yeah, you felt energy like that. She was in a small crowd, and it was if I could read her thoughts, and they were, yes, you got to watch out. That's why we got to put on this spiritual armor. We got to be ready for battle every second of every day because our enemy, doesn't like us. They're looking for chances to get us, you all. We got to stay prepared. We really do. Yeah, you all have pictures. It's true, you all. So Yeah, I'm just seeing if this sky was going to manifest. We've had a lot of these silty-like things today. We have. Let's walk down through here, you all. Let's walk past the wind chime. I'm going to touch it because I like that. Yeah, so we got that, and I just want to do this. I just want to hear it, you all, because I like that beautiful color. That sounds like a church bell. Okay, yes. So you are what? Oh my goodness. See, now look how this is manifesting over here. So if that's manifesting over there, yes, I like the wind chimes. I really do. And I just want to say I'm thankful to be able to come on here. It's been really beautiful today. I got to go shut the shed door, you all. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah, you all. I'm starting to. I think I wore myself out. I think I have, you all. I already wore myself out. And I can't be going to sleep right now, you all. I can't. I got to get some more energy. I got to get some more energy. Too bad we can't all be together. That's right. Be together in person. And we could have a big, like a bonfire. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, only when I want to go to sleep, I don't want no noise at night. So that's the only thing. That's my drawback. That's why I really don't like to go camping at night. If you go to a campground and people staying up at night and you want to go to sleep early and everybody's talk, and they're loud and you're a light sleeper, you're not going to get no sleep. See, that right there. That's exactly right. Um, yes, Mystic Rose, yes. Um, Oh, I love you all too. I really do. It makes me happy. It does. Um, I'd much rather be happy than sad, just like all of you all. Even though we got everything like wildness going on in the world, we live like a. You know what my favorite book was? This was my favorite book ever since I was little. Where the Wild Things Are. You ever remember that book, Where the Wild Things Are? Where the boy uh, he warred his terrible war, and he gnawed his terrible teeth because he was bad and he got to sent to bed without his supper. So he went to where the wild things were. That's where he went. That was my favorite book. I thought, oh my gosh, look at these monsters. But you know, he probably went to another realm. That's right. A dance party. Well, I can't dance unless I'm in the mood to dance. Yes, that was my favorite book, Where the Wild Things Are. I like that. Yes. Um, yeah, the Book of Enoch is your favorite. That's really good. Have you read Odd and the Frost Giants or listened to it on audio? That's really, really interesting. Odd and the Frost Giants, because it talks about these gods that got turned into these animals. Okay, they did. And at the very end, Odd does something, and then boom, the frost giants, somehow he turns the people back into the regular beings. Yeah, that was pretty neat too, you all. I think it was. Let's see what you all got going on. Yes. Dance party. Yeah, you forgot about that book, you know. And then the three billy goats, rough. That was kind of scary. No, I didn't like that. Yeah, the three billy goats, rough, rough. Oh, okay. So you all listen. So I peeled those peaches for the whole duration of that Hobbit movie in the very beginning, where it tells how Bilbo got the ring and stuff, and the birds came and Gandalf and the king under the mountain. So when I was watching that, I'm going to talk about the Pleiadians. Okay, you know how they spoke about the elves, and guess what? They were like in the Middle Earth. Okay, and they had the long blonde hair or the brown hair, and they had the blue eyes, and they ate vegetables. That's what they ate. When the dwarves wanted to eat the food, they were so hungry they had to sit down at a table of vegetables. Okay, and when I was watching that, I thought, you know what? What if that is kind of like, you know, Mount Shasta? How they say there's beings, another race of beings that live in Mount Shasta. Have you all thought about that? Because I know that they have. There is talk about that, and I know there's other races of beings, okay? In this world, other than humans, there's bound to be, other than the animals, okay? Other than the animals, there's other races of beings. I'm looking at this sky. It still looks okay, you all. The Arcturians, yeah, living on this earth. It's like that one time, it was somewhere in California that a big beam of light came down in Paradise, California, poof, just like that. And they said that they had special dentists there for their teeth and all of that, you all, because it was a special race of beings that were there. Um, I think there is. I really do think there are other races of beings on here, and they probably want to keep a low profile. Oh, now so I got to tell you right now, you don't want to play around with King Ahukamendo. You're going to get yourself in trouble. You got to be nice. You got to be nice to his Gina. That's right, you all. We got to get along here. We do, even though this is a social media, we got to get along. We got to get along with one another. That's right. The master healers. Yeah. That's, yeah, you all. Oh my gosh, there's crafts in the sky. Well, see, I've been looking over here, and this right here has not moved one bit. It's just been sitting there, just like that. Well, see, what was that? See, I'm trying to get this. Can you all see it? I'm trying to get it at, okay, this like that. It's been setting here in the sky. The whole time I've been talking to you, twisted like that, is what it's been doing. Yeah. Oh, you like the Arcturians. Arcturians and Lemurians. Okay, and what about the Star Trek? You know how Star Trek has all these different races of beings on there. Now, you know they did not think those up. They didn't. They didn't think those up. I think that those really do exist. At one point, I thought, well, I think that they're actual beings, actual character. They're not make believe. At one point, I thought, well, you know, they've seen them before, so they're putting them in these movies. That's what I thought. Yes. Um, yes. Yes, about the paradise thing. Yeah, and you know, I didn't know what they were talking about. I think that's shortly after I started coming into here. Yeah. No, they got to get the ideal from somewhere. Okay, they got to get their ideals from somewhere to look a certain way and stuff. That's like if you dress a certain way, you got that ideal from somewhere, especially if it's totally different than other people. Somebody showed you that, you all. Aloha, yes, aloha, you all. That's exactly right. The birds are chirping. If I can be quiet long enough, you could hear them chirp. You really could. Oh, we like to clean that bird bath out for the waters, because sometimes, for the birds, because sometimes it gets some algae on it, you all. It does. I'm probably going to go. I know I've been on here for a tad bit. I don't like to stay on here too long because, you know, that's a long video. People got to watch a long video, and they may not want to watch a long video. They may not. Boom. Yes, you are. That's right. So, I'm probably going to be going, you all. I really am, but I want to thank you all for being on here. I do. And thank you, moderators. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you had a good day. And if you didn't have a, oopsie, Gina, you got to calm down. If you didn't have a good day, I hope after watching this video that your day is a lot better. I really do. Because it's good that you want to go to bed with a smile on your face, because the smile is generated from this heart. You just write out like that. That's how it happens. I like those type of smiles that are generated from inside here. They're not the fake looking smiles. You can tell when somebody has a fake smile on their face. You really can. Yes, you all. That's right. Yes, I'm going to go. You also very welcome. Thank you all for being on here, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Yes, well, it's good to smile. It's really wonderful to smile when you feel like it. That's right, you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you all again, all of you. Love you very much, and let me say this again. Hello, wherever you are, in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.